back in my Kappa shirt. We're going to be talking about the open, close book of life that 2020 is as a conjunct eye open in the Cam era. Today's Tuesday, the 7th, the day that didn't get split as water for us to land in nuclear containers as form of crystals that came out of the particle sprinkles. Those big halos in the sky that people haven't been explaining very well, but the sky thing is definitely the limit. Know that. So, what's going on? They say on Friday that eclipse for the first full moon in Cancer, one side of the moon is like the camera opening and closing. What happened in those smart things that people were hitchhiking their way in and out of rooms with AI, VR stuff? And boo, I don't think so. God, on Cancer, yes, I sure done did it. Cameras. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed it up, because, they say the end of the ear, the new ear thing that didn't happen, that, are you on a calendar? Where did those days go? Are you dazed? Or do you see it clearly and hear it now? 0 point? Okay, this year ends on a full Cancer moon. So what does that tell you about Friday this week? Was I meek and heard it upside down and got pulled in? That long thing and stretched out wrong? And I don't think so. Somebody might have electric rolled you into some booga idea that free energy wasn't real and that you had to let those guys trick you into elongating the scent. Didn't happen like that. So, what's happening? Some of you all want a real reading. Did you catch this week's strong report for the 6th to the 12th? I'm going to wrap it up for the 13th to the 19th because the pen umbrella wrote itself, and there's a huge amount of microdot psychoactive stuff going on in the state of red. Who? Red? What? NDIA? What happened? Oh, do you mean that we actually landed and that it got crunched and that some of us aren't in these containers and some of us are, and it's like magic birthday. Take a spa bath and know that you are art and that you are loved just the way you are. So, some of us are getting that report, and I'll catch you on the inside of that one. Greetings, Sagittarius. It's great to have you here. Thank you for being present. Let's have a look at your cards, starting with the Shadowscapes. Yours, theirs, what you have in common here in the center. Alright, Sag. Wow. That's the Lovers. Some of you all were waiting on this decision. I'm hearing it's like, for some of you all, I'm hearing actually for somebody, you might have been waiting until the spring for an announcement or for somebody's proposal. There might be a contract involved if it's not an actual romantic proposition, but I'm hearing for some of y'all it's like, nope, it happened sooner, it's happening now, and that's what this strong is all about, the 13th to the 19th. For some of you all, there's Gemini involved. Awesome. I'm hearing it's just a lot of creative energy, and whoever it is that said no to the crown didn't do it for a selfish reason. I'm hearing it's like they're just not formal like that, is what I'm hearing. And so you'll know if that's for you. I'm hearing that person might have Leo in their chart, though. If that's the case, they might actually be a Cancer as well. I'm hearing there might be Cancer as an astrological indication somewhere, although that's not for everybody. Either way though, Sag, I'm hearing for some of y'all this is like where a decision is really, it's needed to be made. I'm hearing for some of you all, you might have been waiting on this. I'm hearing 6 months specifically for some of y'all, that it's like something that you really just had to put your attention into, especially if you have like a lot of Mercury in your chart. I'm hearing you might actually be the person with Gemini in your chart, so that this is about. And if that's the case, I'm hearing for some of you all, congratulations, especially if you're like celebrating now, getting through something, because I'm hearing for some of you all, this is about like something that might have been like borderline addiction or something that you've been dealing with. And so whatever it is, I'm hearing it's just a really wonderful time, because this is kind of like you coming to yourself, is what I'm hearing. Especially if you felt sort of divided in your mind, or like, I hear it's like people are trying to put ideas or something like onto your head. They're like trying to put something in there, like tell you weren't well, that you're not balanced. And I hear for some of y'all, it's been a little bit of like abuse. And for some of you all, that's a cautionary note too, because you might have somebody that's been playing both of those angles with you. Especially if there's somebody that can kind of see through things and maybe is okay with the idea of certain things being abused or misused, as long as they think so. Because I'm getting a vibe on that for some of y'all, and it's like learning to know what got eclipsed. And so let's see what's going on with their energy here. Ace of Swords. I'm hearing this might be like some kind of mage that you're dealing with here too, on this side, because that Ace of Swords is like the proof, the truth, and the undeniable witness, because it's like everybody's there to see it. And so, people say the sword cuts both ways, and I'm hearing it's like just the piercing indication of what can't be distorted from any angle. Because when things are actually singular like that, in a witness point where all can see it, it's like the point that didn't need to be made. It's like the extraction, And so I'm hearing for some of you all, this is like an inception energy. For some of you all, this is like conception energy. Some of you all are going to find out this is going to work, whatever it is. So butterfly effect on that for those of you all with a very high witness for what's safe to be witnessed, especially if there's like children involved and like fragile things and communication that could be otherwise injurious. Because I'm hearing for somebody, this was like a spurious nightmare of like what was going on over their head, and who was trying to like string it through whatever this thing is over here. And that's like a ring. I was getting somebody's message. Was it? I want to say it was Leo. You might be dealing with a Leo that's just been like screwing with their wedding and like holding things over maybe their partner's head, like, well, I'll do this if you do that, and just like hiding things behind their back. And so I'm hearing for some of you, you're just gonna have to know who your partners are and whether or not these are intact for you, because this could be for potentially different people right now. I'm just hearing for some of you all though, whatever it is that comes out on this side of it here is going to bring this situation much closer together here. Because for some of y'all, there's two different situations, and it's like, boom, this is the cut and release on this side, and like why the energy goes from being dark here to like light here. Because for some of y'all, this is like, pow, how it happens. Knowing how to wield that sword. And for somebody here, it's like really knowing when to drop the hammer on the communication. Because that's a kiss going on here, and here it's like squawk, 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 squawk. Okay, let's see what's going on here in the middle. Six of Swords. So some of you all need to just go, is what I'm hearing. That if it's a situation where it's like, just go. Because sometimes you have to hear that from people. Sometimes people don't want to tell you that. And I'm hearing you know if you need to go, especially if this image is evoking that for you. Because I'm hearing it's like somebody's got notches. And those notches mean something. And for some of you all, it's like you have a way to go. I'm hearing somebody might even like ticket you for it, or like send you something. If it isn't like money, or like, I'm hearing they might be able to just like, I'm hearing about a ride share that might work out for somebody. It's like some kind of ride share situation where it's like if you drive a certain distance and then you take another car. I'm hearing for somebody, it's like you might find a creative way to go somewhere if you need to go. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like this is like exodus from a toxic romantic situation is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's like for some of you all, it's like the truth coming out about somebody that might have had multiple lovers on the side. It's like boom, 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 at least 3, and like might have fathered some children. And I'm hearing if it's something about the Japanese shade lady, you're going to know what the answer was already and why it can't happen like that. Some of you all are going to know these messages are not for you. But I'm a guy that can get extremely specific messages, especially if they're intended to you, for you. And if this could help somebody, please share it. I appreciate the support. If you need your own reading, hit me up. My information is like below here. You can get all kinds of information if you need it. Because some of you all need that kind of, it's not closure, it's just confirmation. Others, it's like, that's what you already knew, and just know that there are notches there for a reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. Even though that's a 6 of Swords, and so I'm hearing it might just be 5. Some of y'all are looking for numbers for things, and so I'm hearing that. Whatever's happening here, though, it's like you're going to have some support in this. I'm hearing that some of y'all just needed to know that you're going to have a place that you can crash. And I'm hearing, yeah, definitely. And I'm hearing it might be better than that, you know? I'm hearing somebody really cares about you. There's at least a hug involved or a good snug. And I'm hearing for some of you, it's like whenever they know, it's like they're going to feel a lot better, because it's like you have to know. It's like you have to really know in this situation. If you don't, you're not going to have the trust to take that faith step that you need. And there's a but, because it's like that's the sword cuts both ways sort of thing. And it's like, here's where the cut is. It's like if you don't take that initiatory step, especially if this is resonating about somebody needing to speak up, it's like you can't get there. But if you do, it's like, it seems like something just rushes up to meet you is what I'm hearing. And so some of you all, this is like learning how to speak up about something. And this might be the strong, not the weak, to do that. And I'm hearing if this is like resonating at all, you're strong ahead of the fortnight. And so it's like the week ahead, the day before, the night before the eclipse, the full moon that begins and ends the new year of 2020. Okay. So see it for what it is, and know that if you need to get out of somewhere, go. Some of you all need to leave that bad situation if you can. And I'm hearing for some of you all, you know. All right. Not going to dwell on that too much, but I'm getting that really strong for somebody who might be having a distress signal with this. And for some of you all, that's not your romantic message, but for some of you all, it's like knowing that there's like safety and security in this, and that it's like maybe something you've been trying to do that you couldn't. And I'm hearing it's like being untethered, and for somebody, it's like coming out of seclusion about why you couldn't leave, and like somebody was like being held, is what I'm hearing. And it's like now it's like safe travel and companionship, you know, somebody that might even be able to help you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so many messages coming through that, and there's 2 6s here. So for some of you all, that means something. It could have to deal with a life path, it could have to deal with people. And I'm hearing double down on the month of June for some things that needed to happen that could happen sooner. And I'm hearing for somebody, this is about being extradited. So you'll know if that's the case. All right, let's see what's going on. Especially if there was like an illegal or unlawful prosecution that was like mandated on somebody. And I'm hearing bad judge. Okay, let's see what the possible romantic idea is here, because that's yours, that's theirs, with the Tarot of Sexual Magic, Sagittarius. We've got 5 of Wands. Somebody wanted to know. Hearing yes, they might have hired somebody. I'm not hearing it was like a psychic person though. I'm hearing it was like somebody that actually might have been filming illegally. I'm hearing that if they got a feed on it too, they sold it to somebody and it was mirrored. Somebody's going to be really pissed about that one. 501s. They're saying big time, especially if there was a Taurus influence on that one. That might have had like a Gemini twist, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. And it's like, what they didn't know is that there was actually surveillance there. I'm hearing there was like actually a camera in the bushes, and that the person that was there taking the pictures that tried to do this got caught doing something worse. So just know that. And that's what kind of reader I am. So it's weird. Sorry, it's not for everybody, but for some of y'all, there has been lurking. There has been somebody that was making up lies about, I'm hearing making up lies about who fathered the children. And what kind of torch they were caught burning when they didn't know that there was actually a camera right in front of them while they were trying to capture something else and being the real kind of perv. It's like, guess what you got caught doing? I'm hearing it. Oh my goodness. And I'm hearing it's like, if he went out and got like some kind of special suit, or like, I'm just hearing about like the bravado about like the way he dressed up and was like, well, that's how they'll know that I'm the real deal. And it's like somebody that shows up like that, and that it's just, you're going to see who had their 5 on it. That's all I'm saying. I'm hearing it's like where the 5 on it was, who had the sword out, all kinds of stuff. And why it's like no proof of who really belongs where, and why some people are going to be like, shut it. Because there's like a couple here, and I'm hearing, it's like what you can't insinuate on people that actually care about each other, even if that wasn't the situation you caught them in. Because I'm hearing somebody was trying to like instigate it. It's like, hey, look what I can do with video editing skills. And I've been proving some of this stuff with my I am not Satoshi Nakamoto unhack. But anyway, let's see what's going on. Because somebody, it's like, the curtain that you didn't know was there. So, all right. Hey, okay, that's all right. Well, I didn't shuffle these upside down, but that one did show up upside down. Queen of Pentacles. I'm hearing that might be the one who got turned upside down. I was hearing, especially if it was a Taurus that got accused. Boop, boop, boop. Queen of Pentacles, too. And there's somebody grabbing at her foot, and I'm hearing it's about that mirror right there. And I'm hearing it wasn't a Quaalude. You're showing me that heart over there, but I'm hearing it's like some kind of pill that somebody had to take. And you'll know if that's for you. But I'm hearing these two here weren't even in the same room. It's like somebody tried to put themselves in either view or tried to like, I'm hearing it's like something they might have tried to do for educating someone. And that especially if they do some kind of weird cinematography thing, you're going to know, this is very specific for only a few of you, that it was like how they were trying to mix themselves into the image. And weird things you can do. You've probably seen people do it where it's like the face just starts changing like on live TV, and something here that didn't even happen. But it's like somebody feeling like somebody was reaching out for them, and like why she looks so forlorn there. Because I'm hearing it's like a real lurky vibe that was being sent. And somebody just like trying to sop it up. And I'm hearing he might have been trying to take her for every cent. I'm hearing it's like extortion is what it is. I'm not loving the vibe here romantically, to be honest with you here. Sagittarius, this can't be for everybody. And then this one here, she can be kind of ice queen. And so I'm hearing for some of you all a different thing. It's like, if this is somebody that's, I'm hearing Virgo on that one, but if it's, it could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, a lot of times these Queen of Pentacles, you know your own designations, but I'm hearing that it's like, she was like wounded, wounded for some reason, might be kind of like a certain kind of psychic awareness, and that it's like, whoever won't leave her alone from the past, it's like she's like in shell shock. It's like, I'm hearing it's really bad PTSD or like CPTSD, where it's like a complex amount of situations and things that make her tick out is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's almost like she kind of has like a Tourette's breakdown or something, where she just starts like ticking, like she has like a tick that happens, and that somebody here has been exploiting what they know about her. And so you're going to know if that's the case or not. That's not for everybody. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like, if you hired somebody to try to find out if she was with somebody, I'm hearing she might not love that you did that. And I'm also hearing that it's like, if that person's going around, it's not what you thought. It's like, he might be trying to like extort her, but I'm hearing for her, it's like she might just be like, he's the help. And so I don't know how you all deal with that, because sometimes I don't know if the stories are going to work for you, but I'm hearing for some of y'all, you're going to find out somebody was just receiving help, and that it wasn't like a sexual relationship. But I'm hearing for others, it's like, you might find out that the kind of help that they were getting is like help that makes you just say, no, I'm not sure I'm really into that. I'm going to take this Six of Swords and, go to a better destination. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, and that might be why this is the Lovers. It might be making a difficult decision about that, and it might not actually be about coming together with somebody. And so for some of you all, mixed bag. Definitely check your moon and your rising if this is your sun. I'd love to hear how this resonates. Definitely hit me up if you like. I'd love to hear your comments. If you feel like this could help somebody, please send it their way. Like I said, whether or not you need your own private reading, I can help with specific details if you do. And if you'd like, feel free to catch us at Very Fine Martians Discord room, where you can chat with who. All right. Love you very much, Sagittarius. Thank you for being here. If I don't hear from you, well, we'll catch you again soon when we're back with another one. Bye for now.
Promise that you'll catch me.